Welcome back to Dark Souls. I'm Xander. This is Vinny, and this is Estelle,
our baby,
who will probably not be sticking around for very long because she is not very prone to being held. Let's put it that way.
She's a very real human child. Look at her human features.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Anyways, last time we did...
I'm putting you down. You just can't go that way.
Last time we did Bed of Chaos. And this time we're going to...
Catacombs.
Take a dip down into the catacombs. Also, I just want to show off King Jeremiah's hat.
The piss ribbons.
I did an entire playthrough with that on my head.
I didn't realize how yellow they were.
Oh yeah, no, it is very yellow.
It's really obnoxious.
Oh yeah, no, it's awful. Like it's hard to see around. It's genuinely a problem. But yeah, so now we're... Am I off by like 2 points? No, okay, we're good. I'm bad at math. Framp to be sleeping. You can wake him up if you need him for something. You can just like attack him and he'll wake up.
Honk me.
But yeah, so we're going down into the catacombs, and before you enter the catacombs proper, there's like this little graveyard area. You can get here right away in the game.
But these skeletons will throw hands.
Yeah, no, they are very tough for being right at the start. So I would not recommend it unless you really want some of the items down here. And there are a few good items down here. There's the winged spear.
That's a huge skeleton.
Yeah, no, that guy's a big boy. We'll be seeing more of them. There's the Zweihander, which is one of the best strength weapons in the entire game. I did a large portion of my first playthrough with Zweihander, so I have a soft spot for it. Anyways, down there is the binoculars. I'm not going to pick them up because they're
the most important game or item in this game.
They're a waste of inventory space, is what they really are.
You don't have inventory space.
Yeah, but like you have to scroll past it in order to get to something, you know?
I guess.
Anyways, once you get down into the catacombs proper, things are going to start getting different. So I would highly recommend bringing a divine weapon, because the skeletons down here will respawn unless killed by a divine weapon or after a certain criteria is met. Now, unfortunately, divine weapons scale off of faith, and we have not invested anything into our faith stat. But honestly, like, the skeletons themselves are not really that bad, and we can attack fast enough that it's not too much of an issue.
Skeletons are so cool.
They are. Skeletons are awesome.
But you wouldn't kiss one.
Comment down below whether you would kiss a skeleton or not, and what their name would be.
The skeleton's name?
Yeah. Skeletons can parry you, by the way. If they're in that stance, just don't hit them.
He stumbled a little. I think he stepped on like a pot or something and was like, whoa.
Yeah, they're a very goofy enemy, honestly. I'm actually going to swap this out for...
Ooh, there was a really pretty ring.
Which one?
Scroll up, I think. Up. That one.
This one?
Rare ring of sacrifice.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
I just saw the gemstone and was like, ooh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so throughout the area, there will be not necessarily hidden, but sometimes very out of the way necromancers. And if you kill the necromancer, then the skeletons in that area will stop coming back to life. But if you kill the skeletons with a divine weapon, then it doesn't matter.
Is that a necromancer?
This is a necromancer. These necromancers have a chance to drop a skull lantern, which you will need some kind of light source coming up. Otherwise, life will become much more difficult for you. We don't need the skull lantern specifically because we got the sunlight maggot from the last area, which is why we did that area first. But yeah, this area is very accessible early game. Like you can go down a ways here, like way more than you would think.
For fun.
There. Now we're proceeding into the next area. There's the necromancer over there. He'll kind of try to shoot you with fire while you're getting over to him. And a lot of necromancers are programmed to run away from you if you get too close to them, just to be even more annoying.
If you were a skeleton, what would your name be?
Bartholomew. Anyways.
What would your skeleton power be?
I could make like basketball trick shots.
Okay.
But like I would have to do it with my skull.
Okay. It's like, what's your mermaid power? But it's what's your skeleton power?
Yeah.
What are you gonna bring to the skeleton army?
A gun. But yeah, skeletons are pretty easy to backstab if you just circle around them. So if you're getting like overwhelmed by skeletons in this area, would highly recommend going for backstab strats, just because you get iframes when you backstab someone.
Yo!
Yeah, they also have a couple silly attacks. They've got ones like that where they like fling their whole selves at you. They've got ones where they splatter on the ground. They do cartwheels. They're really goofy.
Goofy,
I'm not looking at your health bar out of principle. There. Over here is the Lucerne, which I think is a scythe, maybe? I don't know.
Are scythes cool weapons?
I've never used a regular scythe. I have briefly used a great scythe, and that was awesome.
Aesthetically, in media, when a character uses a scythe, is that cool in your book?
I think so. Dude, I had like an OC for a little while that used a scythe as like his weapon of choice.
Oh.
Like I fuck with a good scythe. What can I say?
I haven't ever thought of you having OCs, but that makes sense because I've read some like scripts you did for college screenwriting classes.
Yeah. So yeah, once you back up the necromancer to like up here, then he doesn't really have anywhere else to run away to. I think he can kind of fall down that gap there, and then that leads to kind of where he was originally, and he can just keep running in circles. But yeah, that's the necromancer that controls that whole area, and then immediately there's another one across this like spiky thing here. There's like a lever that you have to push to rotate that bridge so it's walkable.
Oh, that's a floating head.
Yeah, no, they explode if you get too close to them.
I was just like, what the fuck?
It's funny because the explosions can kill the skeletons, but if the necromancer's still alive, the skeletons just come back, so it doesn't actually like harm them all that much. Oops. Excuse me, sir. Oh yeah, that can also be a thing.
Oh, so right now our cat is ripping up cardboard because she likes doing that.
Nice.
And this morning I grabbed my hoodie that was on the ground next to her cardboard box, and there were so many chunks of little pieces of cardboard in there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to like vacuum over there. I'm just gonna run past here a little ways. If you come here early enough, you can see a character named Patches over that way. And he is a devious little trickster that appears in every Souls game.
Yeah.
As well as Elden Ring and Bloodborne kinda, and I think one of the Armored Core games.
Did you say Demon Souls?
He is in Demon Souls also.
Yep, he is. And yeah, like you said, he's in one of the Armored Core games.
Mm-hmm. I think that's where he started.
He's just a little goofy guy.
Yeah. He's a devious trickster. Where'd the necromancer go? Excuse me? Did he just dip?
Maybe he fell?
Maybe. We haven't been this way before, have we?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, because this would be way too much of a pain to get out of. Anyways, there's another necromancer for this little spiral staircase area. I kind of know where all of the like delineations are just by trial and error.
That's so mean.
If you stand far enough to the side, it doesn't hit you, but it sure tries.
They wear their shields as a hat for a second.
I think it's like them, like, kind of, like, patting their head into place, you know? Like, making sure it's
Like-
where it should be.
Head bone connected to the neck bone.
Yeah. The neck bone connected to the fucking ground once I'm done with you. Down here, surprise,
Oh, yeah, it
surprise.
is them patting their head.
Yeah.
Pat, pat. Pat, pat.
But yeah, surprise, surprise, there's more skeletons. Who could have seen this coming? The majority of what you'll be dealing with down here is skeletons. Because the Lord Soul that we are heading towards, I did the thing that I told you not to do, by the way. That's what happens if a skeleton parries you. I'm actually surprised I lived that as well as I did.
Are we going to see Nito?
Yes, we are going towards Nito, who, like, god damn it, man.
He's pretty neat.
Oh. Please subscribe. Anyways, he's like, the whole like deal with him is he's like master of death and disease. So
He's a master
no. I did not say that. There's a skeleton that just like jumped there. Hi, Necromancer. He really just stood there and let that happen. That's crazy. This opens a doorway kind of up the spiral staircase a little way that leads to a little hidden bonfire. That's the Great Scythe up there. You have to like jump down from somewhere else to get there. And then here, there's nothing. Sorry. But wait. There are platforms that you can fall onto here.
Oh, you love Green Titanite.
I do. That green Titanite is like actually super clutch, by the way.
Is this a certain pin?
No.
Oh.
But this is a friend.
Vamos?
Yes, this is Vamos, the only blacksmith that we have not met yet.
His bone beard.
Yeah, it's very odd.
Be gone with you. You spoil my focus.
Fuck off.
Yeah, basically. A lot of people... Jesus fucking Christ. That can also happen, where you just get jump scared by skeletons that fell down here by accident. But yeah, a lot of people like to make fun of like his mic quality, but like that's very obviously like an intentional distortion effect. It doesn't sound good, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It looks like his beard is made out of just like spine pieces, maybe.
Could be. But yeah, if you go over here and talk to him, he will do smithing things for you.
What's that mean? Need some smithing?
Yeah.
Then produce me some wares.
Oh, he's using coffins to hold lava, or like, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, I need 5,000 souls for that? That's fucked up.
I'd believe it.
Oh, what was that about? Don't be coming around here without a good reason.
Yeah, he sounds really buzzy. He also does not sound like how he looks.
I don't think so. Hey, perfect.
Is that big thing?
Okay. Oops. Right off the bat, without having to give him an ember, by the way, he can create fire weapons.
Oh.
And then if you get the large fire ember and the chaos ember, this is the guy you bring it to for that. And that's like the only like special weapon type he does.
If that'll be all, then be gone with you. You'll spoil my focus.
Okay. Bye. This bonfire is not here in the original version of the game. This is one of the rare instances when I can say the remaster is fucking awesome because it put an extra bonfire here. And as a bonus, it's even a warpable bonfire.
Otherwise, is this a pain?
Yeah. So this is a very dangerous room.
Bone wheels.
Yes, this is the bone wheel room.
You know how to dodge them.
Yup, I have like a route for these guys.
I mean, it's not foolproof, but it definitely is better.
Yeah.
Look at them walk back.
Yup. Luckily, they cannot get through there, but they will try.
Is this pin?
This is Pinwheel, yes.
Me saying just the first part of his name not to spoil.
Yep, this is one of the hardest bosses in the game.
Yeah, he's like really freaking hard.
He's pretty notorious. He can shoot fire at you. He makes clones. He can teleport. Oh no, how do I know which one is the real Pinwheel? Anyways, so Pinwheel is a joke of a boss fight.
Why is he a boss?
I don't know.
Are the bone wheels gonna get ya?
No, they still can't enter here. Their AI like backs them off once they get past where the fog wall would be, even though it's not there anymore. But yeah, now we have the Rite of Kindling, which lets us kindle our bonfires an extra time. Or no, an extra 2 times to get up to 20 Estus flasks if you really need that. And now you'll notice it's really fucking dark. So now is when the sunlight maggot comes in handy, and we will not need our divine weapon for a while. Because now we are entering the Tomb of the Giants proper.
What were you using as a divine weapon? I wasn't paying attention.
The divine upgraded version of our old punch weapon.
Okay. I was like spaced. Oh, I remember these guys.
Yeah.
And then aren't there the dogs?
Yeah. Yeah, we will get to those, believe me. But yeah, this area's whole gimmick is that it is dark as fuck.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I mean that's literally it. It's just like, wow, it sure is dark down here.
Imagine you get stuck down here.
Oh, that's happened to me. Like it's bad. You can kind of see where you're going without a light source, but like it's very difficult. Luckily, like if you know where to go, this place isn't really that bad. But if it's your first time, this area is rough. Over here, I'm not gonna actually do it, but if you kind of like walk all the way around here, there's like a little ladder up there that lets you get back up, and then there's a little hole to fall down. That's where the large divine ember is if you want to make a +10 divine weapon or an occult weapon.
Okay.
You don't need the divine ember for the occult weapon, but they use the same upgrade materials.
That answered my question.
Yeah, so Patches is here if you haven't met him yet.
Good day. You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something?
Nope.
No? Really? Then I have no qualms telling you. There's a fine stash of treasure right down that hole. I found it first, but, well, we're friends now. So I'll split it with you. In any case, have a look. It'll shimmer you blind.
What is he? So what happens if you say, yes, you're a cleric?
He basically says the same thing, but his demeanor is slightly different. He does not like clerics.
Oh.
Hey, look, treasure. He wasn't lying.
This is what I do, my friend. The trinkets I'll be stripping off your corpse, that's the real treasure.
That's so baby girl of him.
Yeah. What a slut. Anyways. I actually do that because I wanted to go down here anyways, but if you do the cutscene to get down here, you don't take fall damage.
Is there not a ladder up there to get it back up there?
There's a way, it's just a little convoluted. Down here is the first guaranteed skull lantern that you can find, by the way. So if you do not have a light source by this point, unironically, let Patches kick you. Because it will give you a skull lantern. The bad thing about the skull lantern is you have to hold it in one of your hands in order to use it as a light source.
And that's problematic.
Right, because then you can't use a shield or like an offhand weapon.
I would put it in my shield hand.
Mm-hmm.
You're no hollow, are you? Thank goodness. Please be careful. There are two fierce hollows not far from here. They were once brave knights, my former escorts. Who would let such strong spirits be hollowed so? Heavens, is there nothing at all to be done?
Did Patches kick him down here?
Possibly.
All three of them.
But yeah, so this is Rhea. I don't remember if we saw her in our playthrough or not, but she was at Firelink Shrine
with Petrus.
With Petrus. And then Petrus was like, "Oh no, I lost my lady." And here are her two bodyguards who have since become hollows.
Oh, they're wide.
Mm-hmm.
When you go back to Firelink Shrine, are you gonna kill Petrus?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's one thing you're not gonna stand for.
No, I have a full-on like murder spree planned at some point.
There's just Petrus is a very gross.
He's very unlikable.
He says some very assaulty things if you let him live too long.
Yeah.
So that's why you kill him.
Yep. Anyways.
You banished those two hollows, did you? It pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused. I am certain that both Vince and Nico are grateful to you.
Vince?
Thank you so very much.
That's like you.
These belonged to them. You deserve them more than I.
So yeah, this is a miracle you can't get anywhere else, and it like heals you over time.
Oh, okay.
Which is nice.
I am certain that both thank you.
And yeah, you're safe to leave her now, and she will eventually find her way out.
Well, she's pretty self-sufficient then if she can get her ass out of here.
Yeah. She does know a good handful of miracles, and once she gets out, she can teach them to you.
Are you going to kill her eventually?
In
your murder spree?
I don't think so. I don't really have a reason to. The only reason you would kill like an NPC, aside from just not liking them, is if they drop something useful, and all Rhea drops is like a talisman, and I have no need of a talisman.
So is this murder spree of things that are specifically going to be helpful for you?
Yes.
Your don't come to school tomorrow spree?
Yes. Exactly.
Who else is on your list?
I'm going to kill a couple firekeepers for firekeeper souls so that my Estus flask can be better.
Not the tongue girl?
No.
I don't even think you could reach her.
You can if you use like specific like area of effect spells. Like if you use Firestorm, you can get to her.
That just seems mean.
Yeah, no, there's no point.
Because he's like, you're alive again. Die.
Right. Anyways, we made it back out.
Then it's like, why did you even revive her in the first place?
Exactly.
Oh, you. Well, let's just calm down. Talk about things. I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These temptations, they can, well, overcome me. You know what I mean, don't you? Please, forgive me. You and me, we're jolly undead outcasts, aren't we?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, brilliant. A second chance. Wonderful.
Gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
I did. But,
He does this in literally every game, by the way.
who knows what I'd have done. But now we're friends again. Eh?
I've just realized we've recorded the last 2 episodes with the wrong corner overlay.
It's fine.
I'm just gonna leave it. I don't care anymore.
Oh no, people can't see how many souls we have.
Yep.
It's not the end of the world. So what happens now that you've the dogs? Those are the dogs, by the way. Those are not real dogs. Those are like people,
Yeah, but they pant like dogs and they have tails.
and they're all types of fucked up. Maybe they were werewolves.
Maybe. Anyways, that attack is like terrifying.
So what happens to Patches now that your friend?
He will go back to Firelink Shrine and become a merchant.
Did he sell anything good?
Yes, kinda. So when we killed Pinwheel, we got... Actually, which mask did we get? I wasn't paying attention.
Hi.
We got... Did we not pick it up? Oops.
Can
Anyways, when Pinwheel dies, they drop one of 3 random masks that all have reasonably helpful effects. One of them slightly boosts equip load, one of them slightly boosts your HP, and one of them boosts stamina regen. I think the stamina regen one is the best out of all of those.
So does Patches sell those?
Patches sells those.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
He also sells the Crescent Axe, which is a pretty good faith scaling weapon, but you can also just get that if you kill him.
But then you can't get the masks.
Right.
Since you didn't pick up the thing, can you go back to the arena to pick it up?
I'm assuming that because I have rested at a bonfire, it has despawned.
Will that be at the mysterious things despawn chest?
I don't think so, because it's not like an essential item.
Okay.
Also, we got the Black Knight Halberd, which is like one of the best weapons in the game. Not that we're going to be using it, but like it's kind of funny.
Yeah, there's a chest in Firelink Shrine that's like, oops, something important despawned. Here it is.
Yeah, so that's like if you lost the orange charred ring somehow, or like, I don't know, just like if some essential item gets removed from your inventory.
If you fuck up that bad, there's a chest.
Actually, I'm going to become human here. So the route out of here does not actually involve fighting anybody if you know where you're going.
Do you not need to go deeper to fight Nito?
No, you do, but we're going there. Without really having to fight anybody.
Oh, you just gotta avoid.
Yeah, you can just kind of run past most of this. There is cool stuff around here. Early on in Tombs, there is a ring that boosts the amount of souls you get from like everything, besides like soul consumables. And that's really cool. Put my old hat back on because we don't need it anymore. You can get all the way up to this doorway without placing the Lord Vessel, which is absurd. Anyways, I wanted to get invaded by this guy. This is Paladin Leroy. He's very easy to parry.
Oh, he has a flower shield.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like a flower or like kind of a sun design. Fun fact, that is actually a fan design that was a part of like a contest that they won, and so it became like an official thing, which is cool.
It looks really good.
But yeah, Leroy has the exact same parry timings as Havel because it's like a very similar weapon. It's called the Grant. It is a very heavy faith scaling weapon. And then we also get Sanctus, which is the cool shield. And I mostly wanted it for the cool shield.
Doesn't Sanctus do something?
Yes. So Sanctus, if you have it equipped, it will gradually restore your HP by like 2 per second. Like, it's really not that much, but it's a little bit of passive regen. The only downside is it's only like a 95% blocking shield, so like you still take a little bit of chip damage when you block something with it, but like then it just heals it off. It's nice because it's like one of the only passive HP regens in the entire game.
Oh, look at all these pinwheels.
Mm-hmm.
I know where we're at.
Yeah.
My favorite place.
Yeah, so down in the water down there, there's these little fucking baby skeletons that can spawn infinitely. And unfortunately, we will not be seeing them because we're already at Nido. But yeah.
They're great. I love them. They're so funny to me.
They're awesome.
I love baby skeletons.
Okay, so down here is Nido.
He's pretty neat. Oh.
Please subscribe.
That's what I wanted to do the first time, and then
That's funny. So Nido counts as a necromancer towards the skeletons in his boss arena. So bring a divine weapon to this.
it makes things a lot easier.
Nido on his own is really easy. Nido with all of his skeletons that constantly respawn sucks. Also, you have to take fall damage every time you enter here, which also sucks.
Yeah, Nido's kind of a baddie, though.
He's cool. I like him.
I like how his skeletons kind of jaunt up to you.
Mm-hmm. One down. When you hear that scream, that means he's about to do that stab attack.
That, like, woman screaming.
Yeah.
Does Nido use he, him pronouns?
I don't know. Nido can also build up toxic on you, which is dangerous. So don't let that happen. But yeah, there are also... Oh, whoops. Missed one. Come on, man. There are also giant skeletons near the back of his arena that do not aggro on you until you get closer to them. So we're just not going to get closer to them.
Okay.
Where's the skeleton? There he is.
He was sleeping.
Yeah, so part of the tough part about killing these skeletons is Nido will kill them first, and then when they respawn at full health. So yeah, his attacks are very slow and easy to dodge unless you're a skeleton who is not trying to dodge them. But yeah, now we can switch back to our regular weapon, and now we'll get down to business. I get the feeling our stubby range might be a problem here, but
His sword is cool. Is that his arm?
no, his sword is something that he holds, and actually there is a way to get it.
Oh, was it originally something like you could get?
I can't get it after I have killed Nido. I don't know about like after you've initiated his fight. But yeah, there's like a spot in the catacombs where if you go there with an Eye of Death, then you can join Nido's covenant.
Oh.
Which is one of the weirdest covenants in terms of what it actually does.
Yeah.
It basically, it makes everybody else's game on the same server as you slightly harder, but it lets people invade you, and if they kill you, then like their games become easier.
Oh, that's really weird.
It's very odd.
What if you're offline?
If you're offline, it doesn't really do anything. But it gives you his sick-ass sword and the Miracle Gravelord Sword Dance, which is kind of like a Firestorm type thing, but it's just not very good.
Yes. Sorry, I had to go do something real quick for the cat. Miracle spiritual. Lyrical.
But yeah, as you can see, Nido himself, very slow, very easy to dodge. Honestly, the hardest dodge that you have to do for all of this is just his big AoE, because I don't even know where the exact boundaries of it are. His grab attack does not happen very often, and is like known for being one of the rarer moves in the game. Yeah, I just like to hold my shield up to the big explosion just in case, because you can block it, but it will stance break you.
Yeah.
If you are too close to it, and will probably take out like half your health if you're point blank. So like, yeah. I don't know if it does like partial magic damage or what, but yeah, that's neato. He's not too bad.
He's pretty neat.
Oh, please subscribe.
Oh, he has a tail.
Does he?
Yeah, yeah. So when he died, like the effect around him that was like his clothes disappeared, and I saw his body, and he has like a little stubby little like.
He's got a little tailbone.
Yeah, he's got a little. It might just be his tailbone, but it looks like a tail.
That's funny.
The cat is hugging my foot.
I see.
And Bunny kicking it.
Lovely.
But I'm wearing a sock.
But yeah, this is the big coffin that Nito comes out of. I think I skipped his intro cutscene.
He goes, me, 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 me. Me, 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 me.
Yeah.
And then you come by with what was it? Evil eye? Or what
An
was it?
Eye of Death.
Eye of Death, and then he's like, oh, hi.
So yeah, if you do the thing to get here to join his covenant, he's just like chilling in the coffin. And it is this same boss arena, like in terms of like map location.
Do you still have to kill him later?
Yeah. No, you have to kill him no matter what. You need the Lord Soul.
And he's like, oh, hello there, little guy. Would you like a cool sword?
Mm-hmm. See, that's the thing, is like every covenant in this game is tied to someone who is alive. And if they become not alive, then that covenant you're kind of like locked out of.
She looks like Framped.
She does?
Yeah, like this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. What are you with this? Tarnished. Are you tarnished?
No, that's Elden Ring.
Chosen undead.
Chosen undead.
Go light yourself on fire, because I think it would be funny.
Remember what Gwen did? That was pretty cool, right? Do that again, but you this time. Yo, he does say that, though. Anyways, we're gonna go to the Chamber of the Princess.
Oh, I'm so sorry. She was chilling so much.
She was.
And then all of a sudden she was like...
I was very surprised. But yeah, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna revisit Guinevere.
I'm putting you on the bed.
And I'm just gonna... You can use any ranged weapon for this. Bye.
She's not real.
She's not real.
Your waifu isn't real.
Thou that tarnishest the godmother's image, I am Gwyndolin. And thy transgression shall not go unpunished. Thou shalt perish in the twilight of Anor Londo.
Okay. So yeah, pretty much all of Anor Londo up until this point has been an illusion.
Ornstein and Smo.
Smo might have been real. Ornstein definitely was not, because you can find him in later Souls games. Or at least things related to him that indicate that he is alive. But yeah, like a bunch of the enemies are not real. The giant blacksmith is still real, because you can still like go and talk to him and stuff.
The light was fake, right?
Yeah, this is what Anor Londo actually looks like.
Dark.
There's these couple NPCs. I don't really know what their fucking deal is, but they're like kind of tough.
That guy on the left is like naked.
Yeah, no, he's got some kind of drip going on.
I'm gonna keep somersaulting. He doesn't have shoes on.
He doesn't. That's very odd. Why are you wearing that?
You know how cold the floor must be?
Right. He parried me? Come on, dude. Punches are fast. NPCs are ungodly at just like parrying in general. Fuck you. Thank you, Lock On, for completely reversing the camera's direction. That was really cool. Oh, he tried. He went for it. Oops. Messed that up. Oh, there he is. I was like, I don't know where that guy went. Really? Yeah, these guys are like kind of insane for some reason.
Ornstein and Smo.
We have Ornstein and Smo at home. Are you gonna do anything, bro?
I think you're confusing him.
He confused himself. I didn't stand him next to that pillar.
I like how you sip through your mask.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a little bendy straw.
Right. Stop doing that. The good news is if you kill one of these guys, he does not respawn. So if you manage to kill one but not the other one, you can just like come back and then it will only be one of them.
Do these two show up after Orlando becomes dark?
Yes. That is the only time they show up.
Maybe they're part of what? Was it Gwendolyn?
Yeah. So
maybe they're part of her covenant.
Yeah, Gwendolyn has a covenant.
And that was who was talking.
Yeah.
I mean,
Gwendolyn is very gender. It's like boy that was raised as girl because of association with the moon. So it's like got weird symbolism stuff attached to it. There we go. I just needed one good like parry or backstab to get through.
I feel like Gwendolyn is like uses both she and he.
Mm-hmm. But if you use they, they'll be like, thy transgression shall not go unpunished.
Biden blast.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I wanted to go outside.
Outside looks really cool at night, though.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me think of like in Sleeping Beauty when the castle goes to sleep.
Yes. Very similar. Actually, well, I don't have to go this way, but I'm already here. Technically, I probably shouldn't have gone this way for a very silly reason. This is the Firekeeper.
So it was you, was it?
She was.
We're just gonna interrupt her
Speech?
little speech because I don't give a hoot.
She's part of the covenant.
Yep.
But how?
Get uppercutted, bitch.
This man is a threat.
You're damn right.
If you're a lady, does she say just woman?
Yes. Anyways, I wanted to kill her because Firekeeper soul, but I wanted to do that after what we're doing here. Because spoiler alerts, we're gonna go fight Gwendolyn, and Gwendolyn has a glitch where if you die to Gwendolyn, you respawn at the bonfire that like the Firekeeper is tied to, and now it's not usable because she's dead. So so it's just kind of a pain because you can't warp out of it because it's not like an active bonfire. So then you have to do a bunch of walking. It's a whole thing. Remastered, by the way. But yeah, that big statue of Gwyn is also gone. And now that that statue is gone, we can head on inside. The other way to get in here is if you equip the Dark Moon Seance Ring, which you can find in the catacombs. That ring will also make that statue disappear. And then you can join Gwendolyn's covenant through that.
There's soap on the ground.
I think that's candles, but
They look like soap.
it could be like really fucked up blocks of cheese.
Blue cheese standing
Blue
up.
cheese.
heretic. First thou offendeth the Godmother, and now thou see fit to trample upon the tomb of the great Lord. I am the dark sun, Gwendolyn. Let the atonement for thy felonies commenceth.
You guys gotta stop talking British people language.
True. Bro, speaking in moon runes. But yeah,
Is this gonna be annoying?
it might be. I don't know how much actual damage I will deal here. So Gwendolyn has 3 attacks.
Does she have snake for feet?
Yes.
Sneak.
Okay, I mean, that's not terrible damage.
Oh, that's a lot better than I thought you were gonna do.
Yeah, see, like, our weapon is getting upgraded, so, like, it's gonna get better. But yeah, if you kind of just, like, zigzag around most of what they do, then, like, they're really not that bad.
Their design is great.
Yes. Fantastic character design.
Do you like the snake feet?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I really just like the mask.
Mm-hmm.
There is also an end to this corridor.
There is, and it is a long way down. But if you get all the way over there, then Gwendolyn gets kind of, like, confused.
Do they say something?
No, they just behave very oddly.
My snake feet.
Damn.
My sneak.
The sneak. But yeah, the big magic bolt, usually it's best to roll that. This one, it's best not to roll it and just hide behind a pillar. And this one, if you just run in kind of a zigzag like this towards them, then doesn't do anything. So.
I think we decided that Gwendolyn uses they them.
Yeah, I just say that out of habit at this point.
Swathed in dark, an eternal curse upon thee.
Eternal curse these nuts.
Bearer of the curse.
Oh, it made the corridor small.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's still long.
It is still a pretty long corridor, I'm not gonna lie.
For your slow-ass character.
But yeah, over here is the supposed tomb of Gwyn. I'm not sure if this is, like, something that Gwendolyn thinks is real. Also, this chest just has nothing in it for some reason. It's very odd.
There's flowers up there, I think.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you get the Sunlight Blade Miracle, which I think is like a weapon buff.
Is there anything behind the thing?
There is not. You can kind of walk back here into a little crevasse, but there's nothing.
Do you say vase or vase?
I say vase. I just say crevasse because I think it's funny and because I picked it up from something, but I don't remember what it's a reference to now. But like, it is just something that I'm so accustomed to that like I can't break it.
Were they a Lord Soul at all or just a boss?
Nope, Gwendolyn is completely optional. In fact, it is very easy to miss that if you don't know it exists.
So why did you kill?
Because I'm doing all bosses.
Oh. That explains things.
Yep. Now we can warp out of here. And I think we will at least get a start on the next big area.
I saw it said Big Hat Logan.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta go back to the lemonade stand. Where he said to the man running the stand, "Hey,
Bum bum bum.
got any grapes?"
Yeah, so all of the like giant sentinel guys are also gone.
They weren't real.
They weren't real.
Whoa, that's a funny statue of Smo.
Mm-hmm.
Why he's squatting like that?
Probably just so he can fit in that little area.
Bitch be pooping.
Mm-hmm. Also, this is a mimic. Nice. That's damage. Okay. Yeah. I could have done that way sooner, but normally there's like 2 guys. There's 1 guarding each chest.
It's like, why have to deal with all that?
Yeah. We just picked up a crystal halberd. Crystal weapons, I don't think we've seen at all yet. They're basically just like a slightly stronger version in terms of like base damage. But you can't repair them. So they break. I don't know how viable they are, but I do kind of want to find out.
Piggy.
Yeah, the pigs are back. Except these guys are way worse. They still take, like, no damage from anything, except now you can't backstab them, so there's no easy way through them.
Do they just not have a butthole anymore?
They don't have a little butt flap, nope.
What? That's fucking dumb.
It is.
How's he gonna poop?
That's what I'm saying.
He's just been pooping in his armor.
Hopefully not.
Maybe that's why he's so angry.
Maybe. Dude, I would be mad if my armor didn't, like, let me poop anywhere either.
It makes me so mad that they don't have a butt flap.
We got the Fang Boar helm, baby. I just want to put this on because I think it's very silly. There we go.
Oh, good God.
It actually has very high physical defense. It's got 26. And the only thing we have that's better than that is Havel's. It's got really, like, bad elemental resists, but for physical defense, it's actually very good. But also pretty heavy, obviously.
Where are you?
Right now, we are heading towards the Duke's Archives.
Oh, lovely. Are you excited?
I don't like this area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, Catacombs and Tomb of the Giants, I'm okay with. Lost Izalith is kind of whatever. The only part I really don't like is Bed of Chaos. This place is just very annoying as an area, but the boss you fight at the end of it isn't that bad. So,
I think this place aesthetically is really cool.
I mean, it is. It's just also very annoying.
It's like one of the few places that isn't disgusting.
Yeah. I would spec out for magic resistance here. So let's just see. We got 22, 15, 15. Okay, yeah. 38. Okay. Gauntlet's 32. That's probably going to be the best. 27. 39. Wow. Drip.
Piss pants.
I peed my pants.
Piss pants.
We can also unequip that now.
Piss pants.
But yeah, no, so this place was given to Seath the Scaleless, who is the dragon that betrayed his own kind and revealed the secret of their immortality so that Gwyn could win the war.
Do we know what the secret of their immortality is?
The secret was the scales, and the way past the scales was with lightning.
These little guys are funny.
Yeah, so these guys are all like Seath's experiments. You will see a heavy crystal motif coming up. That's kind of Seath's whole thing is he wanted to use like crystal magic stuff to basically recreate immortality for himself. Oops.
Does he have other children besides Priscilla?
Not that I know of, but it is entirely possible. Anyways, these guys are incredibly obnoxious.
There's a crystal guy.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave him there for now.
Because he's a cunt?
No, there's just no point in us killing him at the moment because we have to do something else first for it to mean anything. Anyways, there's one of these fellas in here, except these guys actually respawn.
He's doing the dance.
Mm-hmm.
I love him. Well, I hate him, but I love his dance and I love his talkies.
He single-handedly makes this area fucking atrocious to get through. And he's not the only one. There's like 3 of these guys in here. So that silly dance they do, it is very silly and very amusing, but also it buffs all of the enemies in the surrounding area by quite a bit.
How many sundials does this bitch need?
I don't know. Maybe he just really wanted to know what time it was.
They're all at different spots and different angles.
Maybe he just wanted to know what time it was anywhere in the world.
I think Seath is stupid.
Possible.
I think Seath was playing with... Seath is like the equivalent of like when you mix all the chemicals under your kitchen sink.
Yeah. To be fair, I think he's blind.
He's like telling his minions, go set these sundials out so we can tell the time.
No, see, like, I think he's, like, setting him up on his own, and then he's like, ah, shit, what time is it actually? I'm just gonna guess 7:30.
Yo, guys, I'm building mustard gas in my bathroom on accident.
Yeah, I kind of like to wait by that elevator for the first couple guys, just so I'm not getting shot at while trying to fight them. There's also this guy off to the side. Sometimes he aggroes, sometimes he doesn't. If you can backstab these guys, great, do it. They are fairly backstabbable, I would say.
I'm gonna call, instead of Seath being Seath the Scaleless, he's Seath the Bitchless.
You're not wrong.
How did you feel about that?
He has no bitches.
No bitches?
But yeah, this crystal guy will just leave you alone until you attack him.
Maybe he's really trying to figure out what time it is.
Maybe. We're baiting out another crystal guy to walk over here.
Can you bait the idiot over?
Nope, he will not move anywhere.
Can you shoot him with anything?
Maybe. The only thing I have is a really bad crossbow. I mean, there's not a good crossbow, but like, I have the worst one with only the worst arrows. All right, let's give it a shot. Damn it. Fuck you. Really? Also, if you get too close to him for too long, then he teleports away.
Oh, what a cunt.
Yeah, no, he's the worst. I hate him.
The
with a passion.
worst. The worst.
I think the worst part of this area is you have to wait for these fucking elevators every time. I don't know why they did that.
Why don't you just come back down? Do you think Seath can fit in these elevators?
I mean, dude can fly. I don't think it matters.
How does he get around this?
See, that's
library?
what I'm wondering. Not only that, why does he have a library if he's fucking blind? There's no way they're all Braille books.
Did you hear Lego made Braille pieces?
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And they're just pieces that have like the written like letter on it, and then they have like the Braille letter.
Oh, that's cool.
He's like speaking in tones.
Yeah.
He's like, wong, wong, wong.
I'm just gonna try to run it and see what happens. Sometimes that guy messes me up. Anyways, we're going for this elevator. Thank God.
They really suck at getting you.
Yeah. It's because they're bad at navigating corners. Like, they can sprint at you in a straight line, but as soon as they have to make a turn, whew.
Oh boy.
There is a speedrunner skip you can do where you bring the elevator back down and then you like jump onto the railing and then jump somewhere you're not supposed to be quite yet. And that skips a big chunk of this area.
Do you have a purging zone?
I have a rare ring of sacrifice.
Oh. Okay.
There's also this random guy.
Oh, he looks cool though.
Yeah, no, it's a cool armor set. He also heavy rolls though, so fuck him. Oops. Oops. Wow. We just had to share a moment.
He just looks at you. He's like, I can do this.
Yeah. I don't think he drops anything. No, he doesn't.
Can you get that armor anywhere?
I think you can buy it from Domhnall of Xena.
Is that the guy with the dumb glasses?
Yes.
That's what I figured.
Excuse me, it's the Helm of the Wise.
It's the helm of no bitches.
I'm going to equip the rare ring of sacrifice.
Ah.
Because this is Seath the Scaleless, and you cannot do a goddamn thing to him right now. Even if you use a ranged attack to hit him, his health does not go down. Like, he is literally immortal.
And sometimes with this encounter, he can curse you.
Yeah.
That's why you wore the ring?
Yeah. That's why I wear that specific ring. Because if you wear just a regular ring of sacrifice, it doesn't protect you from curse. And if you get cursed while you're in here without a purging stone, you're fucked. Anyways, we're in jail now, and we're gonna leave it there.
Yep, jail.
Yup. We've been sent to gay baby jail. It's all over.
Yep. Bah!